Hi, I'm Gerardo. I'm here with the Mass readings for Friday, October 27th, 2017. Of the 29th week in Ordinary Time, from the Lectionary 477. The first reading is from the book of Romans, chapter 7, verses 18 through 25. Brothers and sisters, I know that good does not dwell in me, that is, in my flesh. The willing is ready at hand, but doing the good is not. For I do not do the good I want, but I do the evil I do not want. Now, if I do what I do not want, it is no longer I who do it, but sin that dwells in me. So then, I discover the principle that when I want to do right, evil is at hand. For I take delight in the law of God in my inner self, but I see in my members another principle at war with the law of my mind, taking me captive to the law of sin that dwells in my members. Miserable one that I am! Who will deliver me from this mortal body? Thanks be to God through Jesus Christ, Lord. The word of the Lord. The responsorial psalm. Today's responsorial psalm is Psalm 119. The response is, Lord, teach me your statutes. Lord, teach me your statutes. Teach me wisdom and knowledge, for in your commands I trust. Lord, teach me your statutes. You are good and bountiful. Teach me your statutes. Lord, teach me your statutes. Let your kindness comfort me according to your promise to your servants. Lord, teach me your statutes. Let your compassion come to me that I may live, for your law is my delight. Lord, teach me your statutes. Never will I forget your precepts, for through them you give me life. Lord, teach me your statutes. I am yours. Save me, for I have sought your precepts. Lord, teach me your statutes. Today's gospel is the gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 12, verses 54 through 59. Jesus said to the crowds, When you see a cloud rising in the west, you say immediately that it is going to rain, and so it does. And when you notice that the wind is blowing from the south, you say that it is going to be hot, and so it is. You hypocrites! You know how to interpret the appearance of the earth and the sky. Why do you not know how to interpret the present time? Why do you not judge for yourselves what is right? If you are to go with your opponent before a magistrate, make an effort to settle the matter on the way. Otherwise, your opponent will turn you over to the judge, and the judge hand you over to the constable, and the constable throw you into prison. I say to you, you will not be released until you have paid the last penny. The Gospel of the Lord. Some thoughts on today's scripture. Here we have two interrelated pieces of advice from Jesus. It is striking how simple and down to earth are the examples which Jesus uses to illustrate his teaching. Today, he takes the common phenomenon of the farmer reading the sky to forecast the weather. With experience, one can become very accurate, at least in short-term forecasting, from observing the color and the shape of the clouds, the direction and strength of the wind, and so on. The wind from the west came from the Mediterranean, and so brought rain. The south wind blew from the desert, and so brought hot weather. Jesus asks his listeners, if they are so good at reading the weather signs, why are they not equally good at reading the signs that are taking place before their very eyes? They were now in the Messianic age. Jesus has been performing one sign after another through the power of his teaching and the authority that he brings, through the healing of the sick, the feeding of the hungry, the calming of storms, the liberating of people from evil forces. Yet, they do not seem to be able to see the clear hand of God in what he does. They follow him with curiosity to see what they may be able to get for themselves. But very few commit themselves to following him as disciples. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed day.